What is missing there with Bryce Young?
He seems to me like he's overwhelmed and undersized. Those two things together are just working against him. Even in the best of times, he's undersized, right? But Drew Brees and Russell Wilson made that work, so it can happen. But to me, the reason they drafted him number one, Dan, was because they thought his brain was a computer and he would process everything beautifully and always make the right throw and throw it accurately. And that would make up for any other things. What's happened, however, is I think his confidence is shot.
Yeah.
And so because of that, he's just making poor decisions all over the place.
Was he set up for failure?
I thought last year he was. I didn't think they had enough around him, and especially not his offensive line. But honestly, right now, Dan, they're blocking pretty well. I mean, in this last game, he was not pressured that much at all, but he just kept taking the 2 yard check down on 3rd and 10. It was like he was so worried about getting sacked and throwing a pick that he played the other way, just this ultra conservative way, and got booed, Dan, more than I've covered this team 30 years. I've never seen a home opener where the fans booed like that.
And I think what did he have? 18 completions, but not even 90 yards. I mean, that tells you everything. Of let me just get the ball out, but you don't have playmakers to get the ball out too. So it's I understand you're not even getting out of first gear here. But go back to the draft because David Tepper, I'm going to guess, from Mount Olympus came down and said we're taking him and we're going to trade our best receiver. And I mean, this is a mess. But is this the right decision to move on? Are they moving on from Bryce Young?
I kind of think that they are until Andy Dalton either shows them otherwise or, gets hurt. And that's certainly a possibility too. I think we'll see Bryce play again, but are they moving on? This sure feels symbolic to me. 2 games into the season. And yet, Dan, I will say, and I've written in the Charlotte Observer, I think it is the right move. I mean, how big of a sample size do you need when
Yeah.
a guy's gone 2-16 over 18 starts? And in those 18 starts, Dan, like 10 of them, he's thrown 0 touchdown passes. So it's just they just don't score with him behind the wheel.